How's it going, guys? Welcome to the second episode of MMA in the Morning. Thank you for joining me. Today is February 16th. I had to double check there. Okay, so today, the topic of conversation, we are going to talk about the return of TJ Dillashaw, the legacy of Kamaru Usman. I realized that he hasn't retired, but the legacy that he's building. And topic number 3 is the welterweight division. And we have a fight this Saturday, which is Curtis Blades versus Derek Lewis. Oh, you know what? I forgot to bring up the rundown. So here it is. Here's the rundown that I just talked about. TJ Dillashaw, Curtis Blades, welterweight division, and Kamaru Usman. Okay, so we are just going to jump right into it. So as you guys know, TJ Dillashaw, his 2-year suspension is coming up as of, well, essentially it's already up. He was suspended in January 19th, 2019. And just recently, as of last month, his 2-year suspension has come to an end. And he has been recently on ESPN. And also there's been a report on MMA Junkie and also on MMA Fighting. And the question was asked to TJ, who would he like to face when he returned to the octagon? And he said that he would like to go straight for the title. He would like to fight the winner of Aljamain Sterling versus Peter Yan. Me personally, this is just a personal opinion, but I don't want him to fight for that title just yet. I also believe that he should earn. I'll use that word earn. It's just the fact that, I mean, the guy had been out of commission for the last 2 years. And it pains me to say this because I am a fan of his. Like, as a fan, we have no idea. I don't know how long he has been cheating, because that's what he did. He tried to cheat the system, he got busted, and now he's serving his time, and now he's ready to come back. But 2 years is a long time. I realized that he's the champ. Well, he was the previous champ, but you know what? I just have a mixed emotion and mixed feelings about this. I mean, I think he's a good fighter, but could he be great without the help that he has been receiving previously? And when I say receiving previously, I mean, like, you know, the substance that he got caught with. Okay, so here is a bit of a record about TJ. He won his. Let me switch it over here. He won his first title from Renan Barão at UFC 173 with a TKO stoppage, at the 5th round, and then he went on to defend it twice. Then he lost it back to the returning champion, which is Dominic Cruz, and a lot of fighters, a lot of fans, myself included, it was a very close fight. It could have gone either way. TJ felt that was robbed, But if you leave it to the hand of the judges, you can't really complain. You could, but that's all it is. It's just a complaint. You can't really get anywhere. In this case, he did not. Okay, so eventually he has to go on 2 more wins. So he went on a 2 more winning streak, and the first one was at UFC 200 when he beat Rafael Sanzao, and then at UFC 207 when he beat John Lineker, and then finally he got his second title shot versus against Cody Garbrandt. And if you guys have been listening, Cody is very upset about this, which is understandable because he believed that TJ has been cheating the system, taking advantage of the system since the first meeting, and this is the first meeting, and it cost Cody his title, which he still believes as of this day, if you guys listen to him, that he believed that he should have never lost that title, but he did. Like I said, it goes back to don't leave it to the judges, but unfortunately this was a second round stoppage, and that was at UFC 217. And then there's the rematch, which is TJ Dillashaw first title defense during his second reign, was at UFC 227, and well, we know what happened there. It was a first round stoppage at 4 minutes and 10 seconds without TKO punches. Then after that, he moved down, tried to fight Henry Cejudo to become the champ, and he lost it there. He lost that at 125 at the flyweight in 32 seconds into the first round. But man, if you guys watch that fight, okay, I don't want to be a hypocrite. I don't want to be that guy, but I was rooting for him. I was rooting for the win, because before I know that he was cheating, I was a fan of his, and honestly, as right now, I still kind of am. I believe that he has served his time, and he's going to come back and make some money, because at the end of the day, he wants to support his family, and this is how he does it. As a fighter, you must go there, you must win, because if you don't, then the reality of the situation is that you will get cut. You will get cut, and I don't want to see that. So hopefully he learns from his mistakes. That's what I'm hoping for. And now let's take a look at the ranking here. So this is the ranking from UFC.com. Well, surprisingly, TJ is not ranked. I find that very strange. Okay, so let's get back to the first question. When he comes back, who do you think he should fight next? Okay, we're gonna take the champ and the number one contender out the way, which the champ is Peter Yan, and the number one contender is Aljamain Sterling, and these guys are fighting on March 6th, which is in a few weeks away. That is gonna be a big card. Then number 2 we have Corey Sandhagen. Number 4, sorry, 2 to 4. Number 3 is Frank Edgar. Number 4, Pedro Muniz. 5, Cody Garbrandt. 6, Rob Font. 7, Marlon Morales. 8, Jose Aldos. 9th, Dominic Cruz. And 10, Jimmy Rivera. Okay, let's take Dominic Cruz out of the equation, because he is fighting on March 6th as well, and he'll be facing Cassie Kenny. So after that being said, Dominic is out. Dominic Cruz is out of that equation. So who do you guys think should be the first fight back when TJ come back into the UFC? Corey Sandhagen, he just got the biggest win of his career, beating Frank Edgar. Like, as of right now, Frank Edgar, he's a legend. He's Hall of Famer. And Corey Sandhagen, he's running a 2-fight win streak. He beat Frank Edgar and Marlon Morales, and before that he lost to Aljamain Sterling. And Frank Edgar, he's number 3. He's jumping back and forth right now. He just lost, but however he beat Pedro Muniz as well. Then he lost to Chen Sung-jong. And number 4 is Pedro Muniz. He's on a 2-fight losing streak, so I don't mind if TJ fight Pedro Muniz, because you know what, ring rust, I believe in ring rust. Ring rust is a real thing, and after being off for 2 years, I don't think he should be fighting the top 5. So if I don't believe that he's gonna be fighting the top 5, so here are, you know what, I take that back. Let's say 5 and below. And the reason why I say that is that excuse me. The reason why I say 5 and below is that as I'm looking at the ranking right now, the person who's sitting at number 5 is Cody Garbrandt. So 5 is Cody Garbrandt, 6 is Rob Font, and Rob Font's on a 3-fight winning streak. Holy shit. That's gonna be a tough task for him when he comes back. But if he does beat up on Rob Font, I'll put him on a short list to compete for the bantamweight title. Okay, so number 7, Marlon Moraes. Number 8, Jose Aldo. 9th, Dominic Cruz, which is fighting, so he's out. And 10th is Jimmy Rivera. Okay, guys, looking at this and their record, I mean, Cody is one. Like they just shown the last 3 fights, so it's 1 win, 2 loss, the last 3. Rob Font's 3 in a row. Yeah, my pick, if I had to pick right now for for TJ Dillashaw, I believe the shortest path to the title is Rob Font. Rob Font will be his shortest path to the title. Because like I said, Rob Font he is on a 3-fight winning streak. And if you could beat a guy on a 3-fight winning streak, you're right there. You're right there. But however, no, I guess it's too soon. I was thinking if there could be a possibility of him being a backup fighter for this fight coming up, but it's, like I said, like 3 weeks away. So I don't see that happening. And he also had to pass the COVID tests and all this other stuff that UFC would have him doing. Yeah. So that's my pick, you guys. Like I said, the original question was that, who do you think his first fight back? I did mention that ring rust might be an issue. Okay. Okay, so here are my 2 fighters. Okay. If ring rust is an issue, which I believe it is, I'd like to see him fight. Who hasn't he fought? Has he fought? You know what? I'd like to see him fight Frankie Edgar, because I believe that would be a fun fight. I believe that Frankie Edgar will be a good measuring bar. It'll be a good bar to see where he I can't even speak right now. It's early in the morning. To see where he is still at. Okay, and that, if I believe that ring rust is an issue, I realize that it's Frankie. Frankie is not. It's not going to be an easy task for anyone. And yeah. But if he wants to jump into the title right away, I mean, when I say right away, I mean like right away. There's only one person, like Rob Font, man. You gotta beat Rob Font, and you gotta beat him. You just gotta finish him. Just gotta finish Rob Font. If he does finish Rob Font, and 100%, I believe that he should be next in line for the UFC bantamweight champion, facing the winner of Peter Yan or Aljamain Sterling, with the exception that there is no, let's say that there's no funny business. There's no, what word am I looking for? There's no controversy. If there's no controversy, and if TJ went in there and just like destroy Rob Font, he's next up. But I also believe in a warm-up fight. I realized that the person I picked for his warm-up fight is Frankie Edgar. I know. I realized that Frankie Edgar is not going to be a warm-up fight for anybody. But in this case, I believe that age is a factor, and that is going to be a good fight. And eventually, I also would like to see him fight Cody Garbrandt again, because Cody Garbrandt believed that he never lost to him. And you know what? I don't know. I realized that the history book says he did lose to him, but he could have been choosing there as well. He could be taking some kind of substance. He could have been doing whatever he was doing, but that is another story. I mean, the guy has service time. I would like to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I am looking forward to see what's the future hold for him. And for me as a fight fan, I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. So, TJ, welcome back. I'm looking forward to your fight. And those are my two picks. Those are my two picks. Number 1, Frank Edgar as a warm-up fight. Number 2 is Rob Font because he's a beast. Okay, all right.